everybody, welcome to my little corner where there is no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a good day. We are doing layout 2 for the Clue Mystery Layout Challenge. And if you are new and just seeing this, I will link below the first video for this so that you can see the game, all the rules, all that good stuff. We talk about how you're going to win and how to enter, but you can still play along and not enter. You totally can, but you do have to enter the correct way as shown in that very first video. And I will show you, once we have a completed layout, I will show you how to enter it again. We'll kind of go over that each time. But for right now, we got to do the first part and we have to roll. So I'm going to take out my dice here that I have from the camping tub game that I stole. We both went camping in Wyoming and we got this game. I love this game. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to find out who our suspect is going to be. This is how we're going to basically know what we're going to scrap and what we're going to use. We're challenge ourselves to find and create new layouts using what we already have in our stash. So let's do that. All right, so first one is 5. Okay, so number 5, we have Miss Peacock. Last time we had Mustard. Okay, so that is our suspect, and I just write mine down. I have a little Dollar Tree notebook, all right? So now we're going to roll the second time. We're going to find out what our weapon is, and we have a 2. So our weapon is going to be the lead pipe. And give yourself room, because we're going to have to roll again, okay? Now we need to find out what our crime scene is, and our crime scene is number 3, and we're in the craft room. So just like the game Clue, we say it's Miss Peacock with a lead pipe in the craft room. How appropriate is that? We do everything in our craft room, right? Okay, so now we have to roll a second time for each one. We're going to start with, and you can get this printout on the Facebook group. Again, I explained that in the first video. So now we're going to go through Miss Scarlet, or Miss Peacock. We're going to find Miss Peacock. So we got Miss Scarlet, Colonel Mustard, White, Plum, Peacock. And we need to roll our dice a second time. So we got a 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to use blue ribbon, string, or twine. So, and it has to be blue because Miss Peacock's blue, right? I'm sure you're starting to get the idea. Twine or string. Twin or string. Okay. Now we need to do for our weapons. So we need to find the lead pipe. We're just going to look at our chart here. Lead pipe. We need to roll, and we rolled a 5. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to do a new baby page. Boy, that's pretty easy for me because I just had a new grandgirl. So a new baby page. And we need to do our location. So let's find the craft room. Craft room. We're going to roll our dice. And we got a 3. So 1, 2, 3. We have to use a floral pattern. So this is how we know what we're required to use to enter for the giveaway. You guys, this is a wonderful giveaway. Honestly, it's a nice prize. So pattern. Okay, so we know we have to do a baby page, and we have to use floral, and we have to use blue ribbon, twine, or string somewhere on our page. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go gather these things up. I'm probably going to have to just do a matted layout because I don't have any printed photos of my new grandgirl. She's only a week old, but that's okay. I can have it ready, and I'll be right back with all those. We'll put a layout together. Hang in there. All right, so I've got all my supplies. I've got some blue paper. I pulled out some twine from my Dollar Tree twine stash. I did a couple of embellishments. I'm not sure. We might bring in some more. I'm hoping I have some things in my drawers. It's just been crazy for me. And then I kind of have an idea. I did also cut, somewhere around here, a couple of mats because I don't have the photo yet, but I can make basically a base paged but completed layout and just put mats on it. Oh, they're here underneath my thing. So I did do 2. I think I might make it a 1 page, make it like a charger page. I've talked about that before, where I like charger pages, and then my sister page will be like a grid of photos. So if I have lots of photos of Kinsley, that's her name, Kinsley, I can put them, like I can do a second page. So I think I might just do a 1 page. We'll see where this goes because I have an idea I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm gonna start with this pink Cartabella paper from Farmhouse Market. I use this line, and once I use enough of the collection, I will break it down and put it into my color stock. So this was just in my color stock drawer. And I know I'm going to mat the other paper. So I'm going to put this on the edge, and I'm going to, a lot of people just call it gutting or cutting out the center. And I just go 2 to 11, and I line it up along the edge here when I do this, because this is pretty Cartabella paper. I want the scrap. Plus, I'm thinking I'm going to do like a layering layout where I do squares. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to see where it ends up. And if I do that on my thing, then I know it's going to come out clean. None of the corners. Line it up on the same line and do 2 and 11. Just like that. And so then I have this, I can use this for something else later. So there's that. Then I'm going to use, this is my background paper. So I'm going to cut the border strip off. This is Echo Park Good Day Sunshine. We're just going to cut the branding strip off. Okay. And let me put this aside. We're going to have just like that, but I need to cut 1/4 of an inch off the top and a side, bottom and side, however you want to see it. Or actually, I'm going to go 1/2 inch. We want to see, a lot of people do 1/4 inch. If I'm going to mat an entire layout, I want to see the mat. I don't want to see just a tiny little section of it. Otherwise, for me personally, it's just not worth matting. That's how I see it. Okay, and these we will set aside till we're done, because you never know with me. I like to use lots of scraps. Otherwise, I'll put them in my Pringles can here. All right, so now this is where we are, just like so. Then what I'm thinking I want to do is I want to create like another mat on top of this. Bear with me. So I have this blue paper as well, but I really like this paper, and I have out this baby girl paper. I do have another scrap of this, but it's going the wrong way. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I am going to make a, oh, I don't know, maybe a, let's say 9 by 6. And I have to be mindful because this is directional. So let's do a 9 by 6. So 9 going this way, rectangle. So let's see here. 9, 12 minus 9 is 3. So let's go a little bit less than that. Is that what I want to do? Nope. I want to go like this. 5 3/4, because this way needs to be 6. And I want it a little bit bigger than 6, I think. I can always cut it down, right? Then I want it to be this way, 9. So then I'm going to do 2 3/4, because I'm going to go a little bit extra. I can always cut it off if I want to. All right. So here is that paper. Just like so. Baby girl. Isn't that cute? Then what I am thinking I'm going to do, okay, is I'm going to make some banners. I haven't done that in a long time, and it's always fun to do. So I think I'm going to make a banner out of this and a banner out of this, and then I'm going to use this scrap as well to pull in my matted paper. So let's make them different widths. I don't think it really matters. Let's make this one prominent. So we'll make this one the biggest. We'll go 3. Like so. And because I know it's 3 wide, I'm going to go 1.5 on this side so I can banner it, and 1.5 on this side. Then I don't have to try to guesstimate where the middle is. Okay, and then I'll just use scissors to banner it. Then this one here, we're going to cut, let's do 2. Let's go on this side. Let's do 2. Let's do 2.5, and then I'll cut the other one down to 2. Okay, so I want this one to be the longest one. So we're gonna just kind of guesstimate and go like this. Okay, yep, this is some, this is some technical stuff over here. All right, so we know this is 2.5 wide, so let's see, 1 1/4. So we need to go 1 1/4, and we'll make a little thing there. And we'll come back here, 1 1/4, and we'll make a little notch there. Again, I'll just take my scissors. I have this one, and I'm gonna ink all these. Then I need to make this one too. So we've got 3, 2.5, and 2. Okay. And I'm just gonna kind of guesstimate because I'm gonna stagger them. So let's just cut, that looks good to me. And we're gonna go 1 and 1 and do the same thing. I'm just gonna make a little notch so that I can banner it, like so. I don't often, a lot of times I come back with the base page already done. I thought today it would be kind of fun too. We've done a lot of shares lately, and honestly, I just miss hanging out with y'all. So you're stuck with me. All right, so we're gonna go just like this, and then like so. See, I already have that notch, so I don't have to stress about where the middle is. I'm gonna do the same thing here, right? And here. Okay, so now I have all my banners, all right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stagger these. Now, I am going to ink them, like I said. We'll go like this maybe even, let's see, like so. And then this one in the middle. I don't like that. What if we go like this here and then put this one like that? I like that. That's cool. Okay, so there's that. And where'd my mat go? Did it misappear? And then I'm thinking my photo will go right here. Now, I need some embellishments, right? Remember, I did pull this out. So I'm thinking I want it to say Little Princess, and she can go there. And then I got to thinking, what am I gonna pull out? Now, I might pull in some like gold if I can find it. We'll grab it here in a second. I'm gonna fussy cut these flowers, and I will ink them. Again, all this is gonna be inked. I'll fussy cut this, and where I can fit them in, maybe make like one nice pretty cluster of florals down here. Maybe with some gold centers, like enamel dots. I still have to do twine. So we're gonna go over the list, make sure I've used everything, right? So somewhere I have to get some string on here, I know that. Then I'm doing a baby page. It literally says baby girl paper, right? This is for my sweet new Kinsley grandgirl. And then floral pattern, which is this, and I'm using this and multi-purposing it for embellishments. I think I like the light blue more, and I'm not really sure. Maybe I could like, oh, this is brand new and I haven't even used this one. Maybe, what if I were to put, like wrap this underneath here? I mean, I wouldn't. I could do like this right here and then have a bow. I mean, little girls are all about bows, right? I'm not very good at bows. In fact, I'm pretty bad at them, but that's okay. We're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. I've done the fork thing. Yeah, I just get frustrated. Okay, so this is where I think I want just a pretty bow, and I'll make it nicer, at least as nice as I can do. And then have this go across here, almost like some washi, and end. I'll wrap it underneath this. So give myself some extra. I'd rather have too much. And then wrap this underneath here, almost like a strip of paper or washi tape, right? And again, I gotta make a nicer bow. So that's what I'm gonna do. So what I need to do is I need to go ink everything. I need to fussy cut these, ink them, and come back, and we'll have a completed layout, and it'll all kind of come together. So hang in there and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I have everything glued down except for this corner here, because I'm going to have to add a photo later. So because this is going to end up being a base page, it is a completed layout with the embellishment clusters and everything, but I put foam tape, I don't know if you can see, foam tape on there, and I will take that off once I mat the photo on here. So let's make sure that I used all the things I was supposed to, so this is a qualifying layout. So I used blue ribbon, twine, or string, so I have string in a couple places. I did add a little bit here, and when I fussy cut these flowers, I added a little tiny cluster here, and I'll put close-ups at the end. Then I was supposed to do a baby page, and this is all about the new baby, and I'm supposed to use floral pattern paper, and I did that. So now let's talk about how you go to post this so you get credit for it and you get a chance to win. In the Facebook group, under the media tab at the top of the Facebook group, there will be an album for this game. And then you are going to comment in the game. You're going to put a picture of your layout. Then you are going to comment, and you'll literally, I wrote it out in the last video, and I'm just going to kind of say how you will do it. So you're going to type Miss Peacock equals, and in this case I use twine, so blue twine equals, I have to think. Blue twine equals, blue twine bow. So you're going to say what it is on your layout. Then you would do lead pipe equals baby page equals baby layout is what you would do. Okay. Then you would go craft room equals floral pattern, and you would put equals blue pattern paper. And then that way the captains know what they're looking for, because there are so many entries in these games. It just helps them, and we want to help them as much as possible. They donate their time and everything to make these games what they are, so let's make it as easy for them. Now, if that didn't make sense, if you watch the end of that first video, I literally write it out and show you exactly how it should go on there. Okay? I appreciate you hanging out with me today. I hope you have fun creating. We will do another layout together doing the game, and we'll see what we roll next time. I will talk to you later. Be blessed. Bye.